interwebs, and thanks for tuning into TradeChat. My name is Panzer, and today I'm going to be doing a Q&A. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do, remember to rate it thumbs up. So before I get into the Q&A, I do want to remind you guys I am going to be doing a live show tomorrow on younow.com at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. That's 9 p.m. Pacific Time. It'll be going for an hour. I'm going to be calling fans on Skype. I'm going to be doing a bunch of fun stuff. So please tune in. It'll be such a good time. And yeah. So anyways, if you want to send in a question for whenever I do another Q&A, you can email it to me at asktradechat@gmail.com. So on that note, let's get right into the questions. The first question comes from Morgan, and it says, "Hi Panzer, love your YouTube videos and you look amazing. Here's my question. It's a bit random, but what the hell? If you were a balloon, what color and shape would you be? And by shape, I mean any shape, not just balloon shaped. Keep up the great work and have fun." Well, thank you, Morgan. I appreciate all that. And if I were a balloon, I would want to be like, you know, are those considered balloons, like at the Macy's parade where they have the big, are those floats or balloons? Because to me, they seem like balloons. If those don't count, I would say a hot air balloon. Huh? Yeah. And I would want to be rainbow colored. I would want to be a rainbow colored hot air balloon. Weird question, weirder answer. The next question comes from Joeygiggles, and it says, "Hey Panzer, so I was looking at the Blizzcon 2011 poster, and for some reason I only just noticed this. If you look above Thrall and Kerrigan, there appear to be two eyes of some sort. Whose eyes are they? Any crazy tinfoil hat speculations? Thanks and keep up the good work." And after he sent this to me, I of course looked it up, and I was like, I don't know. Whose eyes are those? And I really don't know. I would like to think that maybe it's a teaser for, like, I don't know, like a featured game, like Project Titan or something. But I mean, I really don't know. It might just be there, like, symbolically or something. I have no idea. What a good find. I really don't know. I would be interested if any of you guys know what those eyes are. Leave it in the comments below, because I was super curious after I saw it. I guess I would like to think that it's foreshadowing of a future game, but that's certainly not based on any factual evidence whatsoever. Moving on to the next question. This one comes from Steve Jossam Art Payne. "How do you feel about fan art / people who draw your face? Oh, and a second question, more serious one. What career path did you initially have before you started your YouTube channel and entered the world of new media? Or do you still have some thoughts on what sort of path you might take eventually? And third question, why are you so freaking nice to your fans despite all the random assholes out there?" Okay, first question. Fan art is awesome. It's one of those things though where I like never 100% know how to react to it, because it's like such a lot of work to like draw someone, and it's so flattering, and I mean it's very like an appreciative thing, but and then in the same sense I'm like, why me? Why are you drawing me? Why don't you draw someone else? There's so much better people to draw. But like I said, I really appreciate it, and it's something that I know takes a lot of time and a lot of effort, and I know Steve in particular has drawn some awesome fan art, so I love it. I just don't understand it, I guess. Like if it was me and I had that type of skill, I would want to draw like, I don't know. See, I would probably draw like video game characters, or like characters from things I liked, like Harry Potter and like Lord of the Rings and like Pokemon. I would just draw tons of Pokemon. So that's weird. As far as what I was going to do before YouTube, I was in college. I was dual majoring in biology and chemistry, and I was waitressing and working at the Humane Society, and I was trying to be like a PhD animal behaviorist. And it's funny how that works out, right? I dropped out of college, had nothing to do with YouTube. I had not started YouTube yet or anything. It was just that I was living on my own, and it was really hard to work 2 jobs and maintain a double major, and I always intend on going back. I'm not even going to say intended, because I still do, when the time is right, intend on going back. It's just that I don't really know what I want to do right now, and college is so expensive, and I'm doing well with what I'm doing, so it's kind of like don't fix what's not broken. So I will go back eventually. If I do go back, I'll probably go for like journalism or communications or something, but I'm really not sure. I mean, that's a weird question for me, because when I was in college, it was so different from what I'm doing now and the things that I would consider myself to be like passionate about now, that I guess it's one of those things where how do you in 4 years determine what you're going to do for the rest of your life? I don't know. I don't know. And the last question was, he had asked about why am I nice to people. I'm nice to everybody because I want people to be nice to me, and I believe in the golden rule. If you treat me well, I'll treat you well, and if I don't have anything to base how you treat people on, I'm going to be nice to you so that you'll be nice to me. That being said, if people are rude to me, I'm done with them. I'm not gonna be rude back to them. I generally just block them because I don't need that type of negativity in my life, and me being negative back to them is not going to solve anything. So I guess it's one of those things where you just have to, you know, praise people for good behavior and punish people for bad behavior. So yeah, I don't know. I just think it's good to be nice to people, because then at least if you're nice and they're like rude to you, you're at least in the right in that situation. Like, you weren't the one who started it. I don't know. It's like weird. I hope that, I keep seeing my hair touching my mic. I hope that that's not messed up. I hope that you guys can hear everything okay. Anywho, next question. This is from Ian, and it says, hey Panzer, I just got a little question for you. What is the first thing you're going to do when Miss the Pandaria launches? Make a panda or level one of your 85s. Thanks in advance. Well, thank you for that question. I will definitely level an 85. And to be kind of honest, I'm sure I will level at least one panda, because I've always been the type of like person to have a billion characters and like have a lot of alts, and pandas have like a leveling bonus. So I'm sure I will level a panda eventually, but I do actually plan to change my shaman into a panda, because I have a goblin shaman and a goblin hunter, and I don't know. I would rather have all different races. So I think I'm gonna change my shaman into a panda, especially now that I found out that their totems are kegs. That's so awesome. So that's happening. Okay, next question. I lost the email. Where are we? Okay. This is from Kat, and it says, hey Panzer, how are you doing? I don't know if you play hunters or like them at all, but which hunter pet is your favorite? In all seriousness, Kat. I do have a hunter. I have an 85 hunter, and as far as pets goes, my favorite pet on my hunter is Mazrinachi, who is like a pink, he looks like a flamingo, but he's a tall strider. He's a pink tall strider, and he was the only pink tall strider until Cataclysm. He's awesome. His name is Pokerface. His NPC name is Mazrinachi. He spawns in like Malgore, and he's my favorite pet of all time. I have the mount and I have the little pet too, so I'm like super cool. Not at all. I've actually recently been going through and trying to collect some of the spirit beasts that I don't have, because I have like the snow leopard spirit beast, I have the purple tiger, I have the blue tiger, I have the owl, and I have Skull. Out of all the spirit beasts, Skull or the white tiger, or no, the white leopard are my favorite. What's his name? Lok something? I don't know. His name's Godric. I'm bad with these things, like names, places, pronunciation. Why you do this to me? Why you do this to me? So anyways, favorite pet is Pokerface the flamingo. People like hate it in raids too, because they're definitely like, a tall strider is certainly not like a preferred pet. Like, they would definitely rather you have like a wolf or a cat, and I just don't even care. I just am like, flamingo attack. Anyways, okay, this is the last question, but it's 3 questions. It says, hi Panzer, it's Munchie. I saw your status a while back and thought of some questions for your Q&A. If you choose them, thanks so much for all you do. I appreciate your work, and keep it up. Don't let the haters get to you. Number 1, who's your favorite Number 1, who's your favorite character to play on League of Legends? Why? And would you ever play games with fans like me? 2, what are some games you recommend to people just getting into the world of gaming? 3, would you ever do gameplay of League of Legends? Thanks. Okay. The first one was, what character do I play in League of Legends? I play Soraka. I tend to, if I'm playing like a DPS or like any sort of like damage character, I tend to feel like, oh my god, I'm not getting kills fast enough, I need to run in, and then I just get like smashed. So I die a lot. So, okay. I'm sorry, I had to adjust. Anyways, I tend to die a lot, so I started playing Soraka, and I'm actually pretty good with her. It's pretty exciting. So I like playing Soraka. She's like a healer. She can do a little bit of damage, but she's certainly not like a heavy damage character. She's support. And as far as what I play with fans, the truth of the matter is, maybe I might do like a contest or something where like a fan could win a game with me, but I don't play games with random fans, and there's a lot of different reasons for that. it can be really awkward when you're like playing a game and you're like, oh, I'm playing, and people are like, I love you, you're so awesome, I never thought I'd be playing with you right now, isn't this so awesome, isn't it awesome that I'm playing with you, it's so awesome that I'm playing with you, blah blah blah, and you're just like, whoa, whoa. So that's like one thing. And then a lot of times, like I have my share of trolls, so I would be a little nervous about like just playing with random people, and like, I don't know, I'm sensitive, okay? So I wouldn't want to, like, I can deal with comments and I can deal with stuff like that, but like I think it would really hurt my feelings if someone like ever like, I don't know, bashed me to my face. So I don't know, I guess it's just that I'm a wuss. I don't want to play games because I'm a wuss. But like I said, I might do like a contest someday where like it's like, oh, you can come, like we'll stream together or something, but I would have to like get to know the person just a little bit first, because like I said, if it's someone that I've never played with before, I just feel like it would be like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm playing with you right now, this is so awesome. And like, I'm not like anything special at all, like I'm just like a normal person who plays games, and like a lot of times like people who don't know who I am don't want me on their team because I'm not, like I've never come up here and been like, I am fantastic at every single game I play. Like I would say I'm above average, but I'm not gonna lie and say I'm like fabulous. So it gets, then it's like I don't want to like let people down. I don't know. It's just stressful, okay? It's stressful. What was the second question? I forgot. The second question was, oh, what games do you recommend for people just getting into games? Oh, yeah, that's tough. Because honestly, if you've like never played a game before in your life and you're like getting into games, like I'm sorry, you need to play Super Mario 3. You need to play the original Super Mario Brothers. You need to play Donkey Kong Country. You need to play Spyro the Dragon. You need to play... there's just a billion games that, like, how could you even, like... Pokemon Snap. It's, like, tough. If they were going to get right into, like, current-gen consoles and skip everything retro, I think that maybe a good place to start would be something like Geometry Wars or Super Meat Boy, that are more like arcade style games that I feel like are a lot easier to just pick up and go because there's not a lot of complicated controls, whereas like a first person shooter might be a lot, and I think WoW would be a lot for someone who had like never ever played games before. So I guess that's my answer. Arcade style games I think would be a good place to go. And the last question, it had something to do with League of Legends. My memory is shot. Would you ever do a gameplay of League of Legends? Yes, when I'm not so bad. I just started playing like a month ago, so like I like don't feel like I am good enough to play, and everybody would be like, you're suck, blah, blah, blah. Like I feel like I'm good with Soraka, but then like I don't know. I like am not super familiar with all the champions, and I feel like that's a big part of the game, is like knowing what your opponent has as like their ultimate. So maybe when I get a little bit better, I'll like play some League of Legends for you guys, but not yet. So that's all the questions for today. Again, if you want to ask a question next time, you can mail it to me at asktradechat@gmail.com. Also, don't forget, I will be live streaming tomorrow on Tuesday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at younow.com. I'm sure I'll upload another video to remind you guys. Also, if you guys didn't know, I recently updated my District Line store. I still have like the Alliance and the Horde themed TradeChat shirts, and then I also just got a new shirt that has like orange writing and it says Legendary Staff. Get it? It's a penis joke. And then we were also allowed to add some like officially licensed Blizzard merchandise, so I added some of that, and there's a poster. So all sorts of fun stuff. All of that stuff will be linked below, and I'm gonna go for now though. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. I love you all. You're in my hearts. I'll see you so soon. Bye.